Alright, Fearless. How you guys doing? We're gonna get started today with medicine ball. As I was explaining this morning, going through stretching and strengthening with the medicine ball. What we can do. I love the medicine ball, and the reason why I love the medicine ball is that it serves so many purposes in terms of energy and the body. Okay, so do I want to tag in? I do want to tag one person on here. So again, as I'm saying here, there we go. Okay, so using a medicine ball can be huge for energy, for connecting to your energy, your chi. And the reason being is that it has a good weight, and it's gonna give you, it's gonna connect, it's gonna activate muscle that, and I mean, so it has a lot of benefits for a number of reasons. One, for massage, which we're going to be doing in just a second. Okay, we're going to be stretching and doing self-myofascial release. I like using a medicine ball better than, just finish this up here, boom, boom, boom. Better than, I like using a medicine ball better than a roller. Okay, forget the roller. And the reason why is because this is just so versatile. It moves. It gives you the pressure that you need when I lay onto this. And then there's so many secret things that I've got too with this in terms of clearing the organs, clearing digestion, for weight loss, for stress relief, for clearing the blood, for bringing more oxygen into the cells. So on that deeper level, it's happening. But then also we're gonna use it for our upper body today. So that's core, that's for tomorrow, but today we're doing upper body. Now, if you have any issues going on in your shoulder, you maybe have a shoulder impingement, using a medicine ball is better than using a roller. And a lot of times a roller, you only think, like I think about using maybe your legs or your back. Most of the time people use it for their back, right? My mom's got a cool one, it's called the Roga, and that one's like shaped kind of like a figure eight, but like two balls on either side, I think. Something like that, or it's kind of like wavy like this for the back. But even still, again, this is better. So let me show you what I'm talking about. First of all, I'm gonna lay on my chest. Okay, I'm gonna lay on my belly, lay on my heart right here, because that pressure on the thymus is really good for your rib cage. Your rib cage has a lot energetically doing with the front of your body. My sister Vanessa, this one you need to do because we got pressure when our heart, when we're so sensitive and the world's fucked up and we don't know how to change it, it's a lot on our heart. So it causes pain and pressure in our bones, and the fragments of our bones aren't as strong because they're weak energetically. You know what I mean? So these negative emotions of sadness and grief, they stick along the sides of the lungs, and the lungs have the ribs, and you got your heart. So we got a lot of energetic emotion right here. So by laying simply on this, now this is going to be hard for a lot of people, laying on a ball. If you don't have a ball, sorry, you're out of luck. You can't really do something like this without it. So with all this stuff today, but you can always come back to it. So you can watch today. Now I'm going to put pressure on my chest and just hold here like a plank. This might be hard for some people. Okay, you can do push-ups. I'm gonna push off of it, lay on it, push off of it, lay on it. Strengthening the rib cage, roll side to side. Okay, and for ladies, you can't really rub, obviously, because you have your chest, but putting pressure into the shoulder here. So moving on, so you can get into the shoulder, into the neck. And this is the start before we do any strengthening exercises, but using the here for the shoulder, front of the shoulder. A lot of times it's better than a tennis ball because the tennis ball is so low to the ground, it's harder for you. It's like you laying with your face smashed to the ground. So using a medicine ball is good for that. You can roll out your deltoid a little bit better in a child's pose. Okay, under the armpit. Roll out your arm. Okay. And just find that spot where it's like, ooh, right there, and just breathe. Stretch. Open your hand. Rotate the wrist. Roll across that tendon, the inner bicep. A lot of times that's tight from being here, from working here, from working here, from working here, from here, right? Tendonitis, that muscle's active going up into the shoulder. Maybe you've already got a shoulder injury. Oh, there you go. Okay. So using the medicine ball is good for that. And then we're going to stretch, and we'll strengthen in just a second. But we can also, working into the neck. So I like using a ball because I can put my head across the side and kind of manipulate around the neck and stretch and massage the neck too. So here I'm just going to lay on top of it with my arm out. Essentially I'm in a thread the needle position, so thread the needle but the ball is there. It's a little funky, especially for the ladies. I don't know. I mean, but you're gonna be like, wow, that was really good. It's a good stretch across the neck. If you've never felt that before, and you put that pressure, just lay it onto the ball. You know, it's like I'm just laying on the ground. I'm laying on the ball. You can do this too. You come over to the back. Just find that spot. See, I have the room because of the ball, the height of the ball, and then I put pressure. This just helps strengthen the core too. So strengthen the core by putting pressure on the neck, on the face. Shoot the arm through. And breathe. That pressure for the bones, really good for your bone density, preventing osteopenia, osteoporosis by strengthening the bones. That pressure, again, if you're very emotional person, like ladies, a lot of times they're sensitive and well, we can't be aggressive, like most men or whatnot, so that it affects our blood a lot more and our bones. And over time, it affects our bones because every 5 years, your bones reset, restructure. So if you're going through a serious event, something traumatic happens in your life, for that next 5 years, your DNA is restructuring itself based upon the event that happened to you. And so it's so vital that we do exercises like this to strengthen and restructure ourselves every day, daily, until that pattern is restructured. And then now your subconscious mind, it's good, right? You got to heal that spot. If you don't heal it, then you're constantly working with, you're driving on a broken axle, so you're not going to get far, and you're just ruining the entire vehicle, which is your body. So don't live with bad emotions. If you're dealing with something, let me know. We can tell you about where it is in the body, because you can map based on the emotions you're experiencing on a continual basis. You can look and say, okay, that's connected to the lungs, that's connected to the heart. Are you feeling that in your body? Oh, you are. Okay, here's the practice. You just need to put pressure on it. We need to bring new blood and meditate on positive emotion, and then from there we can change the subconscious pattern. But anyway, what are we talking about? So come back to this now. We've used this to self-massage and strengthen the bones and everything like that. One more time, going back onto the back though, because I do want to show you for opening the heart. A lot of the times our pass is on our back. So you want to lay onto the ball like this, where right in the back of the neck. You can look side to side, stretch the neck. Look to the right, look to the left, open the arms. Inhale into the fingertips. Smile. Put pressure onto your neck so you're really supporting yourself. This helps strengthen the back of the neck, strengthen the front too, the sternocleidomastoid. Maybe look to your right or look to your left. Okay, So my butt's down, I'm just laying there. You can look to the right or to the left, or again, lift your butt, look to the right or to the left, and then you can roll down a little bit and try to fully support yourself on your head. Hold the ball. Maybe you can push yourself up. I know that's getting to the extreme, but that's going to help strengthen your back, strengthen your neck. And then again, putting that pressure. Look up, look down. Strengthen your neck. And then roll down all the way into your back. Again, this is why I like the ball better, because it really forms your back, opens your chest and rib cage. Gives you the freedom to roll side to side for your kidneys. To look to the right or to the left and give you this weird kind of rotation. If you put your butt down, you can just continue to rotate over, stretching the spine. Kind of a deer pose on either side. Feet are like this, they drop to the side. That's a nice stretch for the hips. Head back, rotate, pop the back a little bit, keep your feet where they are, rotate, continue to rotate all the way through. Stay there. Flex your feet, flex your ankles at the ends of your limbs. Walk it back. All right. Cool. And then going down to the mid body and core, and we'll work on that stuff tomorrow. Oh, see, we got a lot of good stuff right there. Oh, we'll work on that tomorrow. But let's go up to the upper body. So now we got, again, we're going into Tai Chi, boxing, and then calisthenic work. We got a lot of cool stuff with this, even yoga, right? But so holding the ball, let's go into Tai Chi and boxing. If you're standing right here, it's only 6 pounds. Maybe if it was, 10 would be good for me too. I could probably even do 15, but once you get to like up to 15 or anything higher, it really starts weighing on you. It's good for building strength and pumping blood into the outer body and forcing you to be stronger and bigger. But yeah, you don't really need that in terms of connecting to energy. If you want to do it more in terms of connecting to that subtle energy and all that stuff, then it doesn't really matter too much of the weight. I wanted the red one because it's 5 years, so that's why it's 6 pounds. Anyway, so we're standing in our stance. This might be our iron shirt qigong stance, and become relaxed and holding the ball. Maybe I'm using it for yoga and stretching the back here. We're stretching the hamstrings using the weight. It's really good. Hug the ball to you. Giving you a lot of different options. Lori, do this for my aunt, so we give you, so use that curling of the wrist. Really good for the wrist too. Having that kind of like circular motion is really, for Tai Chi, helps with the tendons, helps with the circulation of the hand. You want to be very long in Tai Chi, so I'm breathing into all the spaces, so everything's loose and there's no tension, which is carpal tunnel. Arthritis is just from muscular tension and unconscious and subconscious tension. So loosening the hands, stretching the hands, strengthening them, and then again keeping that kind of like circular hand motion. All right, and we hold the ball, extend the ball out as far as you can. That good for the core. If you can just hold that, this is a great one. Let's hold for 30 seconds. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24. Pull the belly in. Lean as far as you can. 16, 15, 14. Lean to your left. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Lean to your right. 9, 8, 7. Keep pulling the belly in, not your butt out, but butt in. Keep the butt in. Pull the belly in, hips in. Okay, that's cool right there. Bring it to your chest. Let's go in and out like that for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Now we're going to more boxing, so if you want to have your stance, Put one foot forward and punch from your forehead. Strengthening our back, also our core. Keep your belly in and your butt squeezed forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go out to the left and to the right. That's going to strengthen and open up here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull it in, pull it out, push it in, pull it out. To the right, to the left. This could be in a lunge position. Just different options. All right, and then go straight up. You gotta be careful I don't throw it. I'm gonna actually drop to my knees. You can stay standing, but just press up, straight up. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Now this is kind of a counter, so actually if you do want to come down to your knees, you can lean back, and this is great for the back, so giving you a good back bend to support the back, open up the chest, and work on the shoulders here. Please do about 50 if you can. Just throw the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just get it off of your fingertips. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If you can lean to your left or turn to your left and turn to your right for some core work. Keep going to 50, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. How much can you turn? 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. All right, now we'll go into a little bit of core work, but still working our arms, and we'll go into a couple body rotation of twists. This one's good for boxing, because it's that same thing here. You just keep your hands at your waistline. Now remember, butt tight. This keeps the lower abs engaged. Okay, so sacrum tight, butt in, or pelvis tilted. That engages the lower abs, and then twisting on top. Exhale. Whatever breath you want, but make it up. Make sure to breathe on either side. Out the nose, clear the nasal passages. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And keep adjusting, butt in. Squeezes the lower hips, everything's tight, and then abs working on top. Great for digestion because it's a twist. Twisting. Extend out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Low towards the knees. 3, 2, 1. Come up high. Do another 5, 4, 3, 2. In the middle. 5, 4, 3. Keep it close to your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't throw it off the edge. Okay. All right, drop down to the ground real quick because I need you to do some push-ups. We got to build the arm strength, okay? So we come back down onto our belly, rest in a forearm plank, and just rest on your belly right here. By this spot right here, right in the center of either side of the rib cage, you feel how the belly kind of goes in. You got your small intestine going, it's about a fist size around your belly button. And then just above that is your solar plexus, and that's where we're laying on, which is really your aorta and your vena cava, the blood that goes out and the blood that comes back up. Red blood going out with oxygen, blue blood coming back with carbon dioxide, going back into the heart. Heart just above that. And so all that tension right there you're feeling is tension that's sitting across those arteries. Breathe into them, expand them so you're strengthening them. Hold it for a second. It kind of feels weird. Maybe you feel your heartbeat in your head, which is good too. It's opening that clearing that blood. Exhale with a shush sound or a whoo sound. That's stuff for tomorrow. So let's keep going. We're gonna push up out of here, and I want to be able to push up off the ball. And you're like, how the hell are we gonna do that, Niko? Okay. So if you need to reset, kind of reset. come back to a child's pose. Okay, and then we're gonna grab the ball with both hands. This is another reason, again, I like child's pose here, because you can stretch the lats a little bit more there. Okay, on either arm, and now grab the ball with both hands. We're gonna go all the way out and try to touch your belly and push back into a child's pose. Do 5 right there. Lay on the ball, make sure you lay on the ball. Pushing out. 2, 3, 4. Elbows in. 5. Nice. Okay. All right. So now we did that. Now that we did that. Here, let's go to a side plank. Just roll over to forearm, one forearm down, feet off their knees off the ground, and you're just laying on the ball. Okay, and then pick your waist up off the wall. Ball. Hit it a second, hit it a little bit, pull it in. Hold your arm up, stretch, breathe, inhale, turn, there you go. Inhale, okay, lay back on the ball. Hand down. Exhale everything out. Strengthening the tissue. This is like natural tummy tuck, because you're rolling on the skin. It's forcing it to tighten the blood to get in there and create new cells. So think youthful. Think young, 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 young. I am young. I am. Use your affirmations, auntie. Okay, hips off the ball. You can keep your feet off the ground. It can be wide if you wanted to, but together is gonna get that lower abs. So feet together, squeeze your lower abs. You can have both toes down, one hand down. Just tap the ball and lift. Little core work. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go to 15, 10, 11. I can kind of like go more to my stomach, but I'm still on one arm. So I'm more in the middle, but pushing off. Okay. And go to the other arm. Other side. I love how I say upper body and then I end up doing core. That's all right. This is getting our arms too, because we're pressing off that elbow. Getting that upper abs. All right, pushing off of here. Same thing, feet off the ground, just kind of hovering, putting pressure on the ribs. Lift up. Hold here. All right, and then touch the ball. You're all the way on it, and up. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hand can be down. 7. Just all the way up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Feet together. 15. All right. All right. Back to push-ups. Okay, you're warmed up now. Back to child's pose from here. Okay, all the way forward. Now, once you're trying to pick your feet up, if you cannot push up off the ball completely, just try to even just that. Then knees down, push up and back. Do that 5 times. Or if you can, try to push up all the way and down. So depending on where you are, who you are, feet together, try to do feet together. Or knees back. You can come back like this. Try to go down and then push up with your knees. That's another way to build up. Feet back, come forward to go down, negative. Knees back, feet up. So that's a good way to progress. Okay, building strength. But keep going. Another 5. Feet, knees off the ground as you go down. Touch and push back. You're probably like, oh, where's the ball going? Eventually, we want it to be on the belly. Okay, so the chest shouldn't be involved, but I know that's a lot harder. Belly. Anyway, do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2 from the knees is fine. Okay, so those push-ups right there are gonna do so much for our core because we're laying on our core, pushing from our core. That's way more advanced, not advanced, more effective. It's a more effective way of doing push-ups than on the floor. There's, you know what I mean? Like, if I were to sell this exercise compared to push-ups, and I said, hey, push-ups is a $5 exercise, but this here with the medicine ball is a $500 exercise because it does so much more. In terms of a basic push-up, you're thinking, I'm gonna do some push-ups today. You know, I'm just gonna do some push-ups today. Do them on this, and you're gonna get 500% more results. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So, if I did 5 on here, it'd be more effective than I did 50 just regular push-ups. Obviously, you can tell, you can see it works the inner triceps more. It works the lats more. It forces my core to activate by me just balancing here at the top. Right, we're working the wrists. And look at how I'm holding too. Even though I'm putting pressure on the wrist, this is better than this, right? That's a lot of pressure, especially if your wrist. So by getting that grip of the fingers, that grip of holding it out here, we've got a lot more to do. We can go here like this too as well. Do that with a lean out forward for your core and your legs a little bit. You're on your knees. Maybe you can't be on your knees. You're like, I'm standing. Maybe you're on a chair. You could be in a chair, lean forward, whatever. Anytime leaning forward, you're activating your abs. So any exercise you do, as long as you just lean forward slightly, you're gonna activate your abs. If I'm doing presses here, maybe you got some weights. Okay, if I were to just lean forward and try to press outward, you're gonna affect the whole core that way, okay? That's a great way to think about any exercise you do. Big circles, circle out, reach as far as you can, reach as far as you can, reach as far as you can, reach to the left, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. Do 10 on either side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Feet together. 4, 3, 2, 1 other side. 10, 9. Feel it here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. As far to the left as you can. 2, 1. Almost stretching out to the side. Oof. Inhale up. Get a quick stretch here. Lean back, back bend. Exhale. Hands down, forward fold. Hold the ball off the ground. Let it sway side to side. Inhale up to the left. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up to the right. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, center. Back bend. Exhale, ball down in front of you to the chest. Okay. And then we could even go into boxing too. Okay, so you can just hug it tight. I'm not going to go into this one because it's not as applicable to my aunt as it's tight here to the chest. But you can always do boxing here. And I've shown this one in a past boxing video. I think it was boxing with a medicine ball. So you can search that up on YouTube. You do a lot of different stuff for the core here. Right, side to side slips. Right, we can bob and weave. Good cardio stuff. You could even just hold the ball and do that same work right there. So you don't have to really work, but you can elbow to hip. Elbow to hip, that's gonna work the obliques. All right. Yeah, let's go into more tomorrow. So that's a good warm up there for the push-ups alone are gonna do wonders for you. So please do the push-ups. Auntie and anybody else watching, I got 6 on YouTube, which is more than I've had. So I love that we're growing. Thank you guys on Facebook if you're over on YouTube. Thank you all you guys for tuning in and watching for this time. And yeah, medicine ball. So we'll work on more tomorrow. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock we'll be doing medicine ball 2, and we're working on the mid body, the core. And so we've kind of done a little bit of it today, and maybe we'll do a little bit of what we did today tomorrow as well. But let's keep working it, and then show you everything that we can do on the medicine ball to just keep ourselves strong and mind, body, emotional,
I'm getting tired here. Much respect, guys. Thank you. See you tomorrow at 9 a.m. as well. We'll be working on, it's not breath work. What are we working on? We're working on something. Could tune in tomorrow at 9 a.m. too as well. I think I was going to go into visualization, some sort of meditation, but it'll be good. Much respect.